Welcome back once again. If you suffer from migraines, Alzheimer's, or IBS, Clinical Trials of South Carolina would like to help. Ashley Ling, along with Lindsey Vaughn, joining us with more on clinical trials and the benefits of participating. Some very, very good benefits. Plus, your chance to win a free massage, which sometimes the right massage can alleviate or at least help out with relaxing and helping to take away some of the migraine. Tell us about, because we were talking during the break, some people have a tendency to stay away from these trials, but they're very important.
They're
extremely important, yeah. Tell us how people get involved in what you folks are doing.
So basically the best way for them to get involved is to call us and we will go over the eligibility criteria with them. But basically, we have a lot of trials right now that we're looking for people 18 and older, some of them, 55 and older. The ones we really wanted to promote today were the migraine studies that we're doing for chronic migraine, which would be 15 days a month or 15 days a month or more that you have a migraine, or episodic migraine where you have between 4 and 14 days a month, which is very debilitating, and having trouble treating it.
And those folks who may have experienced a hangover headache or just a regular headache, these migraines can be excruciating. It can be where people really just have to lay in bed,
right?
Because that's the only comfort that they get.
Right, very sensitive to light and sound and unable to work and carry on with their life in a normal, meaningful way. So that's why these trials are very important. Otherwise, we would not have new medications coming out on the market every year if we didn't find people for these trials.
Absolutely. You also have the Alzheimer's disease. You have some folks that need to come in for clinical trials there, and then also irritable bowel syndrome.
Right.
And folks, a lot of folks that are in their 20s and 30s, maybe even 40s, never had that, but once you get a little bit older, sometimes it can start occurring, and it can be embarrassing, yet this trial may help them go into more longer, healthier, and relaxed years.
That's very true. And the other great thing about the study is that if you have not been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, the study will actually do a lot of diagnostic testing to confirm if you do have Alzheimer's disease, or at least the early signs of it. And they also do PET scans, and all of that is for free. You don't need insurance, you don't need to pay anything, which is very helpful for those people that maybe don't have good health insurance.
And even some of the people, or if not all the people, can be paid for their time and also for travel as well, right?
Yes, correct. We will give, a compensation for your time and travel. We will accommodate and schedule all of your, MRIs if you need them, any kind of testing that you are going to have done. And like she said, there is no cost to you, and we, it's beneficial not for just the patient, but for also to move medicine along. And you're really you're helping yourself and helping, everyone else.
And something you just touched on there is that when folks come in, they're diagnosed, they're tested in a lot of different ways. That testing and the medication that's out there right now can not only help them in what they're doing or what they're going through, but it can help people in years and decades to come, maybe with Alzheimer's disease, IBS, chronic migraines, and these are diseases and or problem areas in a person that can really be debilitating, that they're just basically knocked out during the day. And it's so hard to even get up and walk around sometimes.
Right. Many of the diseases that we no longer deal with today is because of studies 20 years ago where they did find a cure or something that could at least alleviate the debilitating symptoms. So we need people today so we can find those breakthrough cures for 10, 20 years down the road.
We talk about migraine headaches. Part of my notes here, cluster headaches. What's the difference between a migraine headache and a cluster headache?
So cluster headache's a little bit different. It occurs behind the eye, typically. It's very excruciating. There's not a lot of treatments on the market, unfortunately, for those people. It can be confused with migraine. So if you do have a question of, do I have cluster headaches or is it migraine, feel free to call us and we'll go over the symptoms with you and help you determine that.
Post-shingle pain as well. A lot of people, if you've had smallpox as a child, there's a good chance that you may have shingles. I mean, I had it back in 1985, and just a little small area the size of a thimble hurts like crazy.
Right. Yeah. And if you do get shingles, you can have in that same area where you have the shingles, you can have really excruciating pain for many, many years. So that will be a wonderful thing if we can get treatment for that.
Absolutely. How can folks get a hold of you folks?
The best way is to call us. 843-789-3707 is our phone number. Or you can sign up on our website and become a part of our database, and we will reach out to you.
Yeah.
Clinical trial is extremely, extremely important. How about the free massage as well?
Yeah, if you call in and think you qualify for a trial, you're also going to enter yourself in to win the free massage. So give us a call and, we'll get you on there.
Worth every bit of that, that's for sure. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. We're back in just a moment with more Low Country Live in just a moment.